Hey, what's up? It's me, your boy Key. Well, anyways, I'm back. There I am. Just on another stream today. Super casual, super laid back. Um, in the last stream, I got my Neovim setup working, and I'm so excited because I decided to switch back to like a more robust configuration after doing Kickstart for like I don't know, like a whole like 5 days or whatever, just to kind of like understand what the heck is this, what's going on. I got comfortable with that, and then decided to switch to Lazy Vim. In general, I just wanted to find a more robust set of configurations because I started to understand like that I'm just basically going to want to have certain features. The obstacle is how do I use them? And when I tried to start originally with the big configuration kit, it was like overwhelming. So by pulling it back a little bit, doing the really like bare bones one, I was able to get a grip. That's what I'm trying to say. So here we are with Lazy Vim or Lazy Neovim, and I'm ready to continue working on my little project here, my little I guess this is going to be like a game server. I don't know. It's going to be a turn-based game mechanic system. So I don't know if this is going to be like a fully fledged server or if this is just going to be something I can run as a simulation at a system level. Haven't gotten all the way there yet, but I am just making some classes and some methods and just kind of like filling out just the nouns, so to speak. Like, what are the nouns involved in this? What are the essentially the structs that I'm going to use that will be interacting with one another in order to create this game mechanic. And then I can figure out all the integration and all that kind of stuff later on. But I feel like starting with the nouns is like a really strong position. So that's what I'm doing. Um, I'm getting some help off screen by Claude AI. I've essentially used it to create a tutorial for me. So I'm just following that little tutorial to the best of my ability, making changes as I go if I need to, asking questions. This is more to learn than anything. This is purely just a case study to learn. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. But thank you for joining me today. It's always good to see y'all. Hit y'all my wolf pack. Arf, 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 arf. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so where was I? So I think the last time I was here, I started working on the character ability stuff. Um, yeah, I basically created a. Okay, I left some notes for myself. Ooh, thank God. I always love when I do that. Okay, so I gotta finish this usability method, and I don't know how do I change Windows. Oh, a W. I think I need to find like tabs. That's what I need. Maybe it's in here. Oh, I don't think I added my new Lazy Vim specific commands in here now that I'm thinking about it. But I can search like this. Search commands C. Tabs. Change. Nope. Buffers. Nope. I don't want to use my mouse. Maybe I should just look it up on the in the Lazy Vim site. Excuse me. So Lazy Vim change tabs. Leader tab.
Let's see. But that did something. Sorry, I said that really loud. Tab. Oh, I see. Okay. So tab makes a new file or something, but I could do tab F. Oh, that's the first tab. Okay, so tab space tab. I don't know what I'm doing. Space tab bracket. Okay, that's not doing what I thought I was supposed to do. Space tab. L. That's why is that closing and opening that? Oh, what am I doing? Q. See, this is why I call this stream a Neovim stream, because I just know I'm going to struggle the whole time, and it's okay. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want to have to click up here, because the whole goal is to eliminate the mouse. Okay, let me see if I can find something somewhere else. Getting around. Tabs. Buffers, windows, tabs, and sessions. I'm on this website called Lazy Vim for ambitious developers. I'm ambitious, and that sounds like me, so I'm gonna read it. Okay, so no matter what program language you're working in, so you'll be working most of the time. All that. Okay, let's see what here. Tabs. That's what I want. Okay, so tabs in Vim are rather unusual. Some other paradigms might describe them as layouts. Okay, all tabs are connected to the same list of currently open buffers, which is different from most tab models, but each tab can be split into different window layouts. Ooh, I like that. So you're telling me I could do, wait, this one for ability test, I could do this, and I could split the window vertically, and then I can open up another file here, like ability, and then now if I switch tabs, I'll have, oh, that didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. Okay, I thought they were saying that I could have the tabs be split. Maybe I just didn't do it the right way. Oh, what's this? Oh, I got different layouts. What? Hold on. Wait, so is that what I was doing earlier? When I was doing the space tab. Yeah, and I'm making new layouts here. That's what those are. They're not the same thing as tabs. They're different layouts. Okay, I got it now. Well, kind of. Okay. And I don't need that one. I just want one. Okay. So what else? So that's what that's for. That's a tab. So I must be not thinking about tabs. I'm thinking about something else. They must be called windows. Yeah, they must be called windows when I do it like that. Let's see. W H W. No. I'm so confused. Oh, okay, so yeah. Oh gosh, I closed my Finder. Okay, there it is. Okay, so a window is like this space versus this space. These must be the tabs because I feel like that's normally what we call tabs. But when I was doing the navigation thing, it told me I wasn't changing between those. Hydra mode. Okay. Navigating between buffers. Shift H and Shift L. There we go. So they're called buffers when they're like this, and then they're called, or no, wait, it's space tab. So this part up here, these are called the tabs. That feels backwards, but I guess I have to understand it because that's just how it works. So a tab can have multiple buffers in them, and you can switch between the buffers using Shift H and Shift L. So basically like the same keys you use to move left and right on your keyboard, if you hold Shift, it'll let you go between the different buffers. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so now I'm thinking if I want to do a split, a split is space WV. Oops. Yeah, space WV. And now I can go between. Okay, so I can go between different buffers in the same window. Oh, I see how this works now. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's very interesting. Okay, so I can go between windows when I'm in, or between buffers in one window. Go between buffers in one window. And then I can change windows with Command WW. And I can change buffers here as well between the same ones. Okay, so then it might be better for me to have all my buffers open, or just leave them open, I guess. What did I mess up? I was doing too much typing. Okay. I could just have multiple buffers up, and as long as I can keep track of the buffers that are open and properly close them, then I can look at them through any of my two split windows. I like how that works as opposed to the way that I was doing it in VS Code. It just took me a second to understand it, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I can do what I was gonna do. So we can do space E to close that. And then I need to see the, oh, actually, do I need something else? Card test. Let's go ahead and just open all of these actually. Status. Yeah, I just go ahead and look at all these at once. Okay, so what did I need to work on? I gotta look at my plan here. We have ability. Reduce cooldown, that's done. Did I make a change in here? Oops. Okay. Card test is good. ability test. I think I needed to finish this one. Yeah, I need to finish this one here. So I was working on usability, and then usability is in card. Okay, this is where I was. So I need to finish this function here, basically, or this method, and then I need to finish the test for it. And this is just testing that the character is able to, or the attacker rather, is able to initiate an attack against the target, and that the target receives the damage as well as the status effect. So that's what I'm going to be implementing and then also finishing the test for. So, okay, now I remember. I haven't looked at this since the last time I streamed, so I'm having to like get myself together. Okay. Make sure the index is within the bounds of the ability index. Okay. That's important because I won't have like a fixed number of abilities the character can have. And I haven't decided, but I'm only going to do this stuff with one right now, but it's an unknown maximum. I'm thinking maybe 4, but I can figure that out later on. So, yeah, let's go ahead and insert tab. And we'll do if ability index is greater than or equal to, and we'll take the character, or we'll take the length of the character abilities, which is a slice. Look at that. It was trying to help me out. I gotta fix the tab completion thing. I guess I gotta push enter instead of tab. I can accept that. Okay. Return. So if it is greater than, then we need to return an ability results in this. So the ability result basically is just going to say that it didn't happen or it didn't work. So we'll return ability result, success, false. Ooh, this is so much more robust than what I had going on with Kickstart, and I can feel the difference and I really appreciate it now. I just have to get used to like the way that like the tab completion works. Is on cooldown. I wonder what this is that's like trying to do like so much auto. You see, it's almost like it's giving me snippets. What's that all about? Because I don't have Copilot on this or nothing. And it's trying to give me like snippets for like string text, it seems like. That's really interesting. I need to figure out. I'm really curious, actually. I want to look this up. Let's ask Claude and see if Claude knows. Oh. Okay, it seems like the auto, or like the suggestions for autocomplete and lazy Neovim are giving me more help than a normal autocomplete or tab complete. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not understanding it. Maybe it just has like a better, oh, the language server. Oh, really? Wait, seriously, what's your suggestion? Like function signatures, documentation? Yes, it seems like it's even making suggestions for the content of strings, which I'm not used to. Cause I ain't never seen that. I don't know where you do that, but it's not where I'm from. Because when we do it over here, we don't do it like that. I've never seen, I've seen like AI do like auto suggestions for like strings, but I've never seen it like on an IntelliSense or something like that. Oh, suggesting words from current buffers. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, that makes a lot of sense to do. I never thought about how having open buffers could be used to create context for suggestions. Oh my goodness. That is like wild. Okay. I'm getting way too excited. Okay, so but suggested I don't know if that's how it works, but that would be interesting. Um that would be a cool idea. Hopefully that's what's happening. Path completion. Okay, I understand that one. Language specific completions, common string patterns, I guess. I don't have Codium. I don't even know what I learned what Codium is like 2 days ago, so I'm not using it. Maybe I should though. And then Copilot. Not really into that. String suggestion more distracting, helpful. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I should probably just look in the settings for my configuration in order to actually know the truth. That's the actual answer to that question. But yeah, I'll do it later. Okay. So we'll have another field here. This is for message because every attack result will have a message that's with it. We'll just say ability or index. Invalid ability index. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this feels a million times better than Kickstart. I hate the trailing commas. I hate trailing commas. That's like the one thing I don't like about Golang is the trailing commas. I don't know why that out of all things. Okay, so we have that, and now we have to check if the ability can be used. So ability, it's going to come from. We want to make this a pointer. Nah. Yeah, it's a pointer. Abilities. And then we'll put the ability index. Okay. Be used. Okay, so we're grabbing the reference to, or we're grabbing the pointer to an ability within the abilities slice. So for this, when we actually run the test, we're gonna run it against the 0th index because we're only gonna have one actual ability. It's just gonna be this one, or not that one. That's not the ability. The ability, yeah, it's Fireball. So it's the whole thing. So I'll always just do it against the 0 index, except for the first time. I guess I could run a test where. No, all we have to do is just like look for index above, so that's fine. But yeah, I'll just have the one ability. Unless for some reason I need to like have a test that is for more than one, but I don't think I need that right now, so I'm gonna write the test that I actually need. So when we get this ability, the way to see if it's used is that we have a method that already exists. So, and if it can't be used, there's no reason doing the rest of the test, or no use doing the rest of the actual like function methods behavior. So ability dot can use, and then return ability result, and then this time we'll do success. Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Oh, I got to do a struct. Why did I do it like that? I'm trying to press Control or Command Z. Okay. Insert. Curly brace. So success. And we'll do false, or yeah, false. And message ability on cooldown. I like this kind of autocomplete thing. I don't think I'll probably I probably don't think I'll ever like use the text string stuff because I want to think my own thoughts, write my own things. However, it is kind of nice to like see it at a glance because it does give me like leading sort of help. I do like that kind of, sort of, a little bit. Um, okay, so the ability is in a state of can't be used, or this will be false if the ability is on cooldown, which means that the ability is used before the cooldown has been uh, gotten to zero, basically. Um, I don't have like an actual rounds type of mechanic yet, and I feel like to do something like that would be more of an integration style test rather than a unit test over the specific method or class that I'm creating. Or sorry, I keep saying class or struct that I'm creating. So yeah, so I think I can just move on to the next thing now because I'm definitely rambling. Okay, we're gonna do the apply damage. And so in order to apply damage, we have to grab the damage property from the ability. Um, or yeah, from the ability. Yeah, so like this right here. And then we have to take that and the a character can take damage, but this damage is going to be formulated by using the defense as a way to negate some of it. So then we have to calculate it to basically to accommodate for that. All we really care about, I think, in this one is that if the target takes the damage, that the abilities what's it called? The abilities effect is applied. Because we already have a test that now that I'm thinking about it, we already have a test for take damage in here. Oh wait, I thought I had a test for that already. Character. Wait. Oh wait, it's in card test maybe. Okay, I think it's in here. Yeah, I already have a test for take damage. Okay, so I don't have to test that again. All I gotta test is whether or not the ability effect. I wish those two tests were together, to be honest, now that I'm looking at this. Some of these card, okay, maybe I'll just move them later on. But, oh, you know what? I think what's confusing me is that I'm used to the tabs sort of representing like what's in the window or panel down below, and I'm like forgetting that this one over here is actually the card test. Maybe I should like find some way to I don't need all these open. Maybe I need to close some of these. I'm gonna do that, save myself some sanity here. I'm gonna close everything but card tests. um wait wait I need to look at these before I do this. Yeah, I can close this one down. I don't need this one. Status quo or status.go I don't need. Ability test. I need character go. I need, what is this? I need, I feel like I might need to put like the title of the file in the comment above or something. Because I just need to have some, oh, I can look down below. Okay, so it's down here. Oh, okay. Okay. So down here, down below, I could see what window I'm in. Okay, that makes more sense. I just wasn't looking down there. I probably should read the manual or the instructions, right? I'm not gonna do it. Never gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so this down here is the card test. I need the ability test, and that needs to go with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restructure how I'm composing my test, I think, because right now I'm putting these ability tests in a separate place, but they're all built on the character struct. So, like in my mind, logically, they are more similar than different. So maybe the code should all be together, or maybe this means I need to start thinking about some type of hierarchy of my testing in terms of the directory structure. Because I feel like this is probably going to be a continued problem because I'm thinking about it now. Like the character is going to be probably the most complicated, um, or one of the more complicated entities within this project. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to write this down as a note because I don't want to tackle all that right now, but I think it is an important thing that I'm kind of thinking about that. So let's go ahead and make a new file real quick. We'll call this not to do I don't know, scratchpad md. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. So I should probably get some type of renderer for Markdown later on as a plugin. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a note here for myself and say considerations to look into. This is where I'll just like keep things that I don't want to deal with right now but are on my mind, so I don't like get sent on a bunch of different tangents. The first thing I'll put here is directory structure for testing. Do I put all the tests in one place or try to co-locate them with what they belong to? I got a typo there. This is the one thing, is like I'm not really fast at navigation yet, so I got to do E to go back, or wait, no, B. I can do 4B. Too far. I can go one word over, which is W. I think co-locate is spelled like this. Dang. How do I activate the... What was that I just did? Wait, okay, so how do I... Okay. How do I activate whatever it is that tells me how the word is actually spelled? Because you know, like normally when you have a squiggly line or some type of like autocorrect thing, it like gives you a pop-up and it's like, did you mean this? Or this how you spell it, you know, or whatever. I forget what that's called, like a little tooltip or whatever. Or like the suggestions on your phone. How do I get to see that in this? So that's my question. So let's go ahead and ask Cloud and see what they have to say. So I'm able to see a squiggle for a typo I made in my lazy Neovim setup. That sounds so like such a cretin saying this to an AI bot. Okay, typo in my lazy Neovim setup. But oddly, I don't know how to see the suggestion that I normally would see with such a call out. Help me out, broski. Oh, that's what we're doing these days, you know? You know, when AI becomes a robot, they're going to be like, what's up, broski? And I'll be like, yeah, what's up, broski? Yeah, they're going to remember that I was nice to them. I'm not trying to cause problems. You're my broski. Okay, so, it's like, the classic. I see the squiggly, but how do I fix it? You know, I kind of want Speechify to read this to me. Let's see if we can get that going here. I want to see how it sounds in Speechify's voice. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's not working. Oh, shoot. Why is it? Okay, it's being weird. Oh, do I gotta refresh the page? I probably gotta refresh the page. What? It doesn't want to play? Is it broken? Did I break it? Okay, well, I'm just gonna close this and not worry about it for right now. I'll read it myself. Okay, the classic. I see the squiggly, but how do I fix it situation. In Lazy Vim, there are a few ways to see and act on those diagnostic suggestions. Hover over the error, put your cursor. Oh, it's the K button. Okay. View code actions, leader CA. Quick fix actions, leader CF. Oh, can you fix it? Oh, I guess not. Wait, leader CF. Okay. Leader K. Oh wait, it's capital K. Man.lua? Okay. Well then how do you know it's wrong if you ain't got it in your dictionary? I'm just asking. No manual entry for co-locate. I really don't know. Okay, what was the other suggestion? Trouble.Neovim list. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is what I would usually expect to see, like a problems tab in VS Code. That is nice. I need to remember that one. What was that again? Leader XX. Okay, I like that. I don't need it though. Yeah, that's cool, but it's not really what I need right now. Leader XX. Okay. Quick fix list. I have 3 panels open now. How did I get another panel open? Now I have one down here. How do I close this? W. Quit window. Okay, it's Q. Okay, cool. Okay, that was not what I wanted, but it's nice to know that that's there. Okay, you know what? The trick with language is if you hyphenate, it usually gets rid of the squiggle. Because you can hyphenate any 2 words together. Prove me wrong. Okay, I will die on that hill. And then I'll hyphenate afterwards. Because hyphenation is always okay between any words in the English language. That's like English 101. Okay, we fixed that. We've accomplished it. We now have no more blocker. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see. So do I put all the tests in one place or try to co-locate them with what they belong to? I don't know if I should do that, but that's the question. And then the other thing is when I test, for character struct, I need, for character struct, let's put this in this. For character struct, what are the main, well, what am I trying to say here? Basically, I feel like the most complicated entity in the app, how, this is not going to say it. The app centers around the entity of the character. And so I'm thinking that there's like an unknown for the amount of complexity that the character and all character related things are going to be in my app. And up to this point, I've had a relatively flat directory structure because I've done a lot of like really small and much smaller projects. And so I've never had to really think about quite the organizational part of like the file and directory structure. So I'm trying to make a decision right now because I know it's going to have an impact as my project grows. And if I don't make a good decision about that structure, then it's going to mean that I have to make a major refactor at some point in the future where um, it just becomes too confusing to actually code efficiently, you know. And that's because like there's kind of this cruft of technical debt that's built up because of a lack of good organization decision at the beginning. So that's my thought. I'm trying to like figure out how to compress all of that here into like just a sentence or like a directive for myself. So for character struct, I need to basically, what the heck is that? What was that? 6. What are these snippets you're giving me? What is that? A UUI. What are these like auto suggestions coming from? I don't know. Hopefully it's not revealing nothing secret because I don't know what these things are. Okay. This is some wild auto suggestion type of system. What am I running on this? Okay, so for character struct, basically what I need to do is one, map out first degree attributes. No. I need to map out the relationship diagram between the entities I am using in this project. That's what I need to do. I need to do it, even though I'm not doing a database, I need to do an entity relationship diagram, because if I do that, it's going to allow me to see like the shape and the relationship of my data in general. So get a clearer idea of the shape and relationships between the data, especially that of the character entity. Especially, I don't know. I guess I don't know if the character is appropriately the focus, but I'll know if I do the entity relationship diagram because I'll be able to actually just see the literal connections between the entities in that diagram, and so it might prove that the field might be the most complicated data structure, or or maybe the game machine. So I need to do that. I need to do that diagram for sure before I get too far into this, because I already have like my spidey sense is already signaling that is going to be potentially a blocker in doing this. What else for the character struct? I need to think about the abilities struct as well, or abilities slice. So basically, do I want to have a fixed number of abilities? Basically, pose a hard cap on the number of abilities, or have a fixed number. That's undecided. I'm going to say impose hard cap on the number of abilities. Okay, do I want to have a fixed number of abilities? Impose. I could have done that in 2 keystrokes instead of just tapping the key. Okay, so those 2 things. Was there anything else? No, not right now. That's all I got. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. And we'll just leave the buffer open. And to switch buffers, that was, no, wait, what was it? Oh, it's the Shift H and L. There we go. Okay, so now I want to open up my test, abilities test, and go to the bottom. And then we'll go to the other screen here. Okay, so there we go. MESSAGE. Okay, so we have message, success message, success tongue twister, success message, and okay, so now we apply the damage. Ability dot damage, enter, and then we use the target dot take damage method and pass the damage into it. Let's look at the definition of that. Shift K. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Okay. I only just messed it up. Let's go back. Oh no. Wait. Oh, I erased my R somehow. Append R. Escape. And X. Undefined target. Oh wait, I'm doing this in the wrong file. What am I doing? Wait. I'm so lost right now. 1 second. Oh, I keep looking up at the top. What? Oh man, it's so crazy. Like when you're used to like doing things a certain way, and then like you're now like ripped away from that, and it's like some things are the complete opposite. Some things are the complete opposite. Okay. I wish that the tab was like literally above the actual panel, but it's okay. There's probably a plugin for that. Okay, so we're in use ability. We have gotten the damage. We have a target that we can use this on. Oh, I spelled target wrong. That was probably part of the issue. Targer. Okay. So let's go down. 37. I gotta do some math. That's what. Why do the numbers seem to start over like that? That's weird. Why is it like say 42 and then 1122? Oh, is that like a guide to tell me relatively how far a line is from where I am? Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay, wait. So if I do this and I want to go to the line that has the issue on it, it's going to be down 17. So 17J. That's what that is for. Okay, so I don't have to guess and do math in my head. I feel so happy on the inside. Ooh, that is dope. Whoever thought of that did they thing. Y'all did y'all thing. You did your big one. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, Oprah. Yes. That's probably my favorite plugin ever. Like, literally giving me the amount that I need to push in to go down to that line so I can always do it without having to guess. The universe was made for me. The entirety of reality understands what I need. And that's why I'm having this moment right now. That is so dope. Okay, so yes, I fixed my typo. So now what I was trying to do should work now. So we apply the damage to the target. So we'll do target dot take damage. And this is going to get the damage from that. And then call usability to set a cooldown. Do I need to do that? I do need to do that, actually. I do need to do that. Okay, so the damage and the status effect, this is actually happening at the same time. This is actually happening at the same time. And then I can take this and put this up here. Oops, did a little bit too much. Shift P to put it up there. Okay, and then I need to do if the status effect is present, it doesn't. If the status effect is present, then it needs to be activated, I guess. So we actually do need to check that one exists, one or more exists. Right now, we're just gonna say that there's one status effect, but there could be more of them in the future. So that might end up turning into a slice of status effect data. But for now, we're just going to assume there's one, and we're just going to apply it if it exists, basically. So we could do that here. If, oh gosh, it all happens so fast when I do something wrong. So we do DD, damn, DD, P. That's, oh my God, I just heard myself say something wild. I said DDP, like Diddy P, like Puff Daddy. Okay. That's crazy. That is wild. Okay. Language. Okay. Diddy P. There's a terrible joke in there. Anyways. Okay, so we could do the applying of the status effect here. If ability dot status effect, and we need to check the type, because I guess status effect data could be initialized as an empty struct with nothing in it, but I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to check the type of the status effect to see if it is one of the ones that we know, I guess. So it's going to be the poison one. I think I have, which ones do I have? I have poison, burning. Where did I put it? It's in the ability. It's in the ability file. Anyways, I have poison. I have like heal over time. I have damage over time. I have one that's like a shield one. So it has to be one of those, and the typing for like where it says burning, status burning here, that really is just a string at the end of all of that. So yeah. Okay, so if ability dot type is not an empty string, then we will target.status effect. Effects. Wait, target.status effects. That's on the character. Wait, did I add a status effects? Oh yeah. It's on. Wait, no. The character has to have a status effect on it. Yeah. This is gonna throw a. This is gonna cause an error. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I gotta modify the character struct as well. I can just do that right now. I think status. Wait, I already have it here. Status effect. Yeah, I already have it here. I just didn't put it plural, I guess. Okay, so it's already there. So then what will happen is that I will go to that field of the character struct. So maybe this will, okay, status effects. And then I have to go to that field of that struct and I have to basically add this new status effect to it so we can use the append. Static effect. Oh, I gotta put append here first. Okay, start. Oh, look at that. It tried to help me out. It's so smart. Wow, this is actually really impressive. Except for my like typos, this would be really dope. Vim is so awkward. So append status effect, and we want to append the new ability.status effect. Okay, we got that. And so after we do that, that's when we use ability.use. And that will put the ability on cooldown. Okay. And then we want to return the ability results. And like this is one that returns when the ability actually is working. I had like a placeholder empty one here because I just wanted my test to pass, or wanted my test to be able to run and fail, knowing that I would actually populate this with the real thing later on. So we can do that now though. So success is going to be true. Damage is going to be damage. This is basically going. I think this struct that's being returned is going to be used basically to help me create the game state history, or at least part of it, and then that will be what I store in the database. Basically, at least that's what I'm hoping, is to be able to store this in the database. So then, as games are played, like I can potentially do some type of study over like what actually happened during player games, and then I can make decisions about game balance, or like how to tweak the game in order to achieve a more optimal balance using actual metrics. That's what I'm hoping for. That all sounds very ambitious though, and I've never done all of that, but we're gonna figure it out. So ability used successfully. Okay, so I think that is, I think that's that. Okay, I still have more to do. I have to make a method here that's going to process the status effect. So basically, I'm thinking that this game is going to have rounds, like any RPG really, even though this is like a card game. Any RPG has two characters and they both like trade attacks on rounds. Or at least there's something that keeps track of progression, and there's one attack phase per character, and that every time like the counter goes forward by one round basically. So I have to have a method that is going to apply the status effect per round. even if that system changes, maybe I have something more sophisticated than a single action per round system. But either way, I need to have a method that's just going to apply the effect. And so if it's like a burning status, then and I feel like this is actually gonna be really fun. But if it's a burning status, then I have to subtract from the health. If it's a poison, maybe I subtract from the health in a different way, or like subtract from the character in a different way. Maybe I'll use the poison for something other than status. Maybe I'll use the poison to like subtract from like the defense or something, or but anyways, like yeah, so I just have to have something to apply different effects, and that those effects are going to modify the character struct. Also, I think in this game I'm going to need to have a way to make a character struct, or like make two different data structures from the same struct when a game is started, because I'm going to need to be able to track the changes that happen when the statuses are applied and when the stats and stuff are applied, but be able to do that with having the original data intact in case I need to like restore. Maybe there's like a skill that could restore the character or something like that. I need to know what to restore to. So those values have to be saved somewhere. That I'm thinking about it. So my brain's like screaming at me right now. I gotta type this out before I forget, because that's a very good point. That might mean I have to do some tests on that part and writing of that part here actually pretty soon. So, I have a typo in here. Oh no, that's good. Abilities is definitely a typo there. Oh. Okay, so we'll just put game machine. So in the game machine, when game is initiated, attacks and status effects will manipulate a copy of the character, data structure, which is stored in memory with alongside its original. Well, I don't have to do two separate data structures, and that there could be problems with that, because if I make one big data structure, then I'm going to have the issue of contiguous memory. And contiguous memory is a lot more efficient when doing operations between two entities. Um, but if it's one object, it's going to have contiguous memory, which could present some challenges when it comes to like performance, because thinking about like how you might have to coalesce that memory whenever the character is being basically ejected from memory, that space is going to be easier or harder to fill, I think, based on its size, and how fragmented the memory becomes when the application is running. So I have to be kind of conscious of that. By splitting it up into two different entities, and these two things can exist in two different places in memory and not be like immediately attached. They don't have to be contiguous. So, but I don't know if that actually would be better or worse in this case. And I'm thinking about that because this is meant to be a server that is designed with scale in mind. I'm just gonna hold that as a thought, and then I'll see if it still seems important later on. So I'll just make a sub bullet here. If I want to make a model with character, basically it's just a character clone data structure, then it seems like I can hold that data in what is presumably contiguous memory. Oh wait, what is presumably non-contiguous memory? Basically these would be, or what I could do is I could also transform the entire interaction so that a character is actually a linked list of instances that match the specific history states. So then I just save the character across the entire time frame of the battle as like different slices of that character as it's been changed. And if I want to like revert to a previous state, such as like the initial starting stats of the character, or starting health or whatever, then I can just do that by traversing. Well, maybe I don't have to traverse backwards. Maybe I should make this like a circular linked list. So then I always can just call the head, or maybe I can have it where each node keeps track of the head, so I can always like know like what the character. There's something to that. I got to figure out what that data structure is though. So maybe I'll just do this as a list of ideas for how to do the character data structure and state management. Character data structure and state management. Managemento. That's Spanish with the zero. I'm not gonna leave my typo. Management. Okay, so one idea is, like I was saying, make each round of game into a slice of state with its own an index and a slice of state to an index, a new index, and a slice of state objects, which include a copy of the character which includes copies of character state. And I guess I would want to be capturing the character state as it is at the end of the round after all the actions have taken place. So it is the results. So it's the resultant character. A resultant character data structure. Copy includes, which includes snapshots of resultant character states from the ends of states state at the end of game rounds. Okay. Another idea is maybe I have the game, because what I might be trying to avoid here is just like one big monolith of data, but there also is like some value in that, because then you're not so worried about a bunch of pieces that you have to like puzzle together at the end. But the problem is that if you run into an issue with that one data structure, or if that one data structure is being held in one part of the infrastructure and that goes down, then it's like you have to make sure that the rest of the system isn't making changes. Otherwise, you're gonna jack up your game state because all those pieces are like segregated, I guess. Okay, so the other idea, though, just to put it out here, was to have a linked list of character states. I don't know which type. I was thinking that the circular doubly linked list with a reference to head yeah, a circular doubly linked list with the reference to head past with the reference to head in each node, because by keeping track of the head, Oh no no no, the tail. My bad. To tail. But that would be valuable because I do feel like there would be like a healing mechanic that could basically reverse the character through their own state back to like their original, like, you know, like a full restore type of thing. But I have to know what to restore to. Now that doesn't mean I have to take every snapshot of game data for the character, but I at least need to have two active versions of character data and state. One is for it represents the original, so it serves as a reference point for stats if they need to be reset. But then also I need to have a duplicate, which is an active model that can be manipulated and then used to derive history states of that character. So it almost actually sounds like three different data structures I need to have. So maybe these two ideas don't have to compete. So let's capture that real quick. Um, so I'll just say three possible states for character data. Or no, not states, but let's say three possible. Um, they're technically going to use the same struct. They're just used for different reasons. So what do I call that as a whole? Um, so let's just say three possible members of the character data structure family. I could change that later on, but it's fine. I'll just use that for now. So the first one would be like the original data, or the original character data struct, which is immutable. We do not want to change it because it is meant to be like a reference throughout the game. And then we need to have a mutable copy to which damage and status effect apply. And then we need to have, I'm just making this up as I go. Okay, then we need to have, we need to have a slice of snapshots from the mutable copy per end of round, basically. Okay, I feel good about this. I'm glad I took the time to come type this out. I just had like a feeling, and I wasn't quite sure what all my thoughts were. But have you ever had that feeling where you're just like, I know my brain is trying to tell me something, and I can feel it like doing its thing. And then when I sat down with it and just like typed it out, like it just kind of just came together, and that's like a beautiful feeling. Give myself a hug. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Let me save this first too, so I don't come back to craziness. So when I come back, I'm going to finish writing the test, I think is what I need to do next. Let me check this. Capital G. Okay, so I need to finish writing the test. I need to write the damage calculation, check damage calculation test. Wait. Yes. Yeah, basically I need to like make a test where I take the damage that was basically sunk to the character and then just basically make sure it calculates out to be the correct amount. And then also I need to check the target status effect field here, basically this one right here, status effects. I need to check there to make sure that the thing that's supposed to be there is there, so that it has basically something within it. I guess I could check to see if it's the thing that um, that should have applied. That's actually probably a better test, but we'll see. I'm gonna take a break here, and I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I have been streaming for like an hour, 15 minutes, so I should have taken a break. Oh, hey, what's up, Siddharth? How's it going? By the way, I love that name. One of my like really good friends when I was younger had that name. I called him Sid. He's a cool dude. Okay, I'll be back. You caught me as I was heading out for a break, but I'll catch you in a little bit. Oh yeah, I gotta say my thing. Don't go too far, but if you do, you're always welcome to come on back to the wolf pack. Arf, 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 arf. Yo, 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 yo. I'm back. And I have some eggnog because, you know, eggnog is my astrological sign and also my favorite thing about the existence of entirety of all things. Eggnog is like the capstone of all creation and existence, absolutely. And it tastes so good. Whoever came up with this, they did their thing. I don't know who it was, but bless this person for sure. Because eggnog, I don't put nothing in it, and I like it cold. I mean, warm eggnog's good too. Actually, I love eggnog latte. Um, but it doesn't matter to me. Any type of eggnog is always good. Um, and I also have this mini pumpkin cheesecake. I went to the co-op. That's not too far from me. And I got some pumpkin cheesecake. I love this time of year. Specifically, I love the time around Thanksgiving. I guess there's like a different name for it, like Indigenous Peoples Day. Because I don't. Anyways, so yes, this is my favorite time of year nonetheless. Because I like the seasons vibes. I like the pumpkins. I like cinnamon and nutmeg. I like eggnog. I like the fall leaves. I like the cool breeze and I like all of that. I live for all of that. So I like to be snuggled up. You know, I'm not a winter person, but I love the fall. And this is the vibe. Eggnog and pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, it's so good. Okay. I'm definitely coding a lot slower with this, which is interesting because now that I'm like, you know, kind of inhibited by Vim, by my like understanding of Vim in terms of my speed, it's kind of making me think a lot more because normally I'm just typing like furiously. Okay. So in our test here, I'm expecting that with the defense of 0, there's no negation to the damage, so the damage after fireballs should just be 970 is what I'm going to put here for the expected damage. Or expected health, I mean. I don't know why I chose 1,000. I was thinking like a generic punching bag character in a video game for like testing purposes. Maybe it has like 1,000 health, which is way above as much as you need, but it's enough where you could do like a lot of different applications of damage to test complex status effect combinations and have an adequate enough health to actually do that. Mm-hmm. So if target dot health is not equal to expected health, then we'll throw an error. Did it bring in my import automatically for me? Oh, it did. It was already there. Oh, it's just that error. If I do a print in here, would it auto import? Is that a thing in here? I hope so. That'd be dope. Okay, so t.error will say expected target health to be D. Oh, it turned those type suggestions into into actual inputs. That's weird. Okay. And then we just need to check the status effect application. Oh wait, what did I do? Oops. Okay, wait, how did I do that thing again? XX? Oh, space XX. Formatting directive. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need to do error F. That's what it's saying. Okay. Why does it say possible print F? It should be error F. Maybe error F uses or implements print F in some type of way. And it's saying it because of that. Okay, so then on this one, we'll do if the length of target dot status effects is not equal to 1, because we will only have 1 in there. Then t dot error is going to be expected status effect to be applied. I'm so excited because now I can actually run this test. Wait, do I have an error somewhere? Oh, I have error in the other file somewhere. Space XX. I don't like that I'm saying the word space XX because it's like SpaceX. Who's our lovely sponsor today? Thanks, SpaceX, for sponsoring my video for all 10 of my followers. Space XX, that's how I open and close the problems panel. Oh, it all fits together so well. Okay, so I need that one to go away. And now I have an error over here. And what is this saying? What is this arrow here for? What's that red arrow? This thing right here. Does it not like that I have 2 comments stacked on? Oh, it wants me to do a multi-line comment probably. Is that what that meant? SpaceX. SpaceX. Did that red arrow go away? I am not tripping. We are streaming, this is recording. There was a red arrow like right here just a few seconds ago and I wasn't paying attention. Something made it go away. Okay, I'm confused, but it's fine. At least it's gone. So I think everything is in good condition right now. So let's go ahead and just save these. And I think we can run this. Let's make a new tab. Split. This is a ridiculous command. Yeah. Whoever thought of that needs to stop. This pumpkin cheesecake is so good. It's so tiny as well. I'm glad it's tiny because if it were any bigger, I would still eat all of it. I would eat all of it, no matter the size, in one sitting. Um, let's do verbose. Oh, all my tests pass? Okay. Well, I'm suspicious. There was a meme that I posted a couple of days ago. Maybe it was like yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. It was about like how if a junior developer sees all their tests pass and nothing's wrong, they're like happy. But if a senior developer has that experience, they're like suspicious. Like something's broken. I know it is. I know it is. Something around here is broken. I can smell it. I actually think that this is working because nothing's broken though. Um, so I can see here usability test was run. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Um, okay, so I'm gonna have to make another. Okay, yeah, I have to make another method. Another method on the character struct. As I mentioned, I had a comment which was in the character.go. And this comment basically is saying that I need to have a method whose job is to basically handle the application of the status effect per round or whatever is initiating this. But I also need to have a test for it as well. I'm actually going to write the implementation first. Yeah. I'm going to do the implementation first. And also, I need to open up the ability.go. Wait, not this one. I need to open up status.go. Because this is gonna tell me all the different statuses, and I need to basically make a status effect method that has a big switch statement that is going to do various things based on these. So maybe we can start by just writing some comments in here, and then we can move to actually making the actual method. Oops, insert mode. There you go. So this one here, I'm thinking. Actually, I think stunned might be the one of these that doesn't work with what I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna change this to slowed. Yeah, I'm gonna change this one to slowed. Or no, I'll just say haste. Status haste. Status haste. That's a good one because that's like a buff, and I don't have one that's like that here. So status haste, and we'll put haste here in all caps. So for this one, I'll say speed equals speed times let's do a 30% speed increase. Okay. Wait. It's speed plus speed. Like this. Okay. I think burning will it'll do damage. Wait. Oh, this won't work. Haste. Ooh, if I do like a graduated haste, that would make sense. So I don't have to do a flat value because a flat value won't work for this because this needs to be an effect that can happen every round. So I could call this instead of haste, I could call this status acceleration. That sounds cool. Accelerate. Maybe that's the status effect is accelerate. And when you have the status effect of accelerate, that means every round your speed will increase by a percentage. And then it'll only happen like however many times the potency is or whatever, or the duration is. That's like a cool way to do a speed increase. I like that. I should also like make a more sophisticated struct here where these types are a key value pair, or not key value pair, but it has two fields, one for the name and one for the description, because I would like the descriptive information to be grouped with the actual map here, mapping. I like this idea of accelerate though. Let's do 10% for now. But that, no, that will be, it has to be a formula that works with a potency, I think. So I'm thinking potency would be a value between 1 and 100. So we'll just say increase speed by percentage based on potency. Okay. Burning as a status effect will let's just do standard damage over time, but that damage increases every round until it reaches a maximum. I like that. Damage over time. Damage increases each. Damage increases by so basically the closer it gets to 0, the greater the damage needs to be. So I'll have to basically look at the range of numbers from whatever from 0 to whatever the max duration is. I have to get that range. That's going to tell me that I'm going to be able to use those numbers to come up with multipliers for each round so that burning can be increased each round in some consistent way, programmatically consistent way. I guess what I'll say here is damage over time. Damage increases by some formula that uses the duration each round. Okay. I need word wrap. I just realized that would be really nice to have. I'll worry about it later though. Okay, so poison. I want poison to be the opposite. So damage over time, damage decreases by some formula that uses the duration each time. So I'll make a distinction. Poison naturally heals itself. And then toxic, or what's the word? If you have poison status, then the damage is over time, but the damage will decrease until the timer for duration runs out. But if you have like a toxin status, or maybe something like that, like toxic or infected or something like that, infested, something like that. But it'll be the opposite. It'll be damage over time, but the damage increases until the duration reaches 0. Yeah, something like that. Shielded would mean, we can't say shielded because shielded sounds like a static change, not a status effects process. That needs to occur per round. Let's see. Instead of shielded, we can do I was gonna say hardening, but that's too Pokemon-ish. That's like Metapod from Pokemon, harden every round, and then like your defense goes up. What's another good way to think about that? What's like a good shielding? I guess what I'm trying to accomplish with this one is something that has a positive effect on character defense. Doesn't have to be shielding, but it can be like how about status berserk? I don't have to do the defense one. I can just do berserk, and that will be a gradual increase in the attack stat. And I don't like the word berserk. I feel like it doesn't fit into my my idea here, but I'll just use it for the time being until I come up with a better term or like another word for something similar. Okay, so there's like a way to delete between the quotes. How do I do that again? There you go. Cool. So berserk. Where are all these suggestions coming from? Some of the suggestions that pop up that I'm seeing like happen real fast are wild. Without the K. Okay, so each round increase attack power by percentage based on potency. So it's like getting enraged or something. Let's call it enraged, actually. Oh, I went too far. Kind of like how there's a number that tells me how far to go up or down if I want to skip lines. I wish there was one that was for horizontal characters. That'd be nice. Okay, so Berserk, I'll just say enraged here. So CI and enraged. Yeah, I like that. Each round increased attack, and then regenerating. Is it regenerating that I want to say? Restoration, regenerating, healing. I guess the idea with this one is that every round the player recovers some hit points. And it needs to be a percentage based on the potency. Well, yeah, it needs to be a percentage based on the potency. Because it's always going to be relative to the characters. Now, I don't want to have like flat value healing. I want to have all percentage based healing for at least now. So, regenerating, is that the best word? How about the word, no, not medicated, sounds like it doesn't fit in the project. But I do like the word medicated because it means like if something is happening over time. Medicine doesn't happen in an instance. It's like you're recovering, status recovering. There we go. Boom, recovering. Oops. You know, a good typo ruins my flow sometimes. Status recovering. I like that, recovering, not regenerating. Regenerating sounds like a word that's like real specific to like druidry or like plantness, whereas recovering sounds more generic. Okay, so recovering means that each round a percentage of target health is recovered, and the target can be the player character. It also could be the enemy as well, I guess, but the player can target themselves with something that does recovering, applies recovering status. Recovered based on potency. Okay. Okay, so now that I have that, I need to. Dang, this is going to be a hell of a test. It's going to be a hell of a test to do because I'm going to have to write an assert for each of these types. I don't have to test all of them right now. I can leave some to do, I guess. And maybe there's some functionality that I can write that is like common to them. I'm thinking even. So I don't have to. So I can have a unit test that gets that functionality instead of, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it all at once and then maybe split it up into separate tests later on if I need to. Let's do it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the implementation first because I'm kind of flying blind here. And then I'm gonna do the tests. No, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna do the test first. I don't know if I have everything I need to write the test, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Did I close my tab? I must have closed the tab. Space V, and we want to do Ugh. I hate it when I accidentally have a typo and I'm like unsure if I like deleted something or removed something from a file. And then like if I don't do my undo at the appropriate time, it's like sometimes I don't capture quite the thing that I changed, and then I lose whatever was before that. Okay. So, oh wait, expected one expression. Did I mess this up? Expected one expression. Yeah, I messed this up. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. And we need to go to the ability test.go. And oh nope, I'm in the wrong thing. There you go. So right one. Then I need to do Shift H. There you go. Capital G. Okay. So we need to write a new unit test for. We'll call this one. We'll call this one test process status effect. Oh, actually, you know what? We can do this inside of the test for character takes damage, actually. Did I accidentally delete my... I must have accidentally deleted my... Wait, hold on. Oh, maybe I just never finished it. I probably got distracted. I'm missing the check status effect application. I'm pretty sure I typed this out. Did I do it in the wrong place? I did this in the ability test. Okay. Then what is this again? Character take damage. And card test. Oh, this must be, okay. Okay, I just have that, oh, I just have that in both of these tests, I guess. Yeah, I have the same type. This is kind of, okay, it's happening in both places. I guess that's fine. Sure, why not? That is a little confusing for me. But it's fine, I guess, to have done it in both places. I think what I can do, however, is for this test with the process status effect, I can just call this within the card test file here, and I can just piggyback off of this one here, and I can mm, yeah, I can apply a status effect to this character. Wait, character abilities, health, ID, speed. I need to fix the order of these real quick too. Let's put abilities up here. Name up top. Status effect. I don't have any status effects data right now, so it'll just be empty. ID can go. These are arranged based on optimal optimization for memory. Not the way that I would want to do it, but you know, I guess that's Golang. What did I just do? Append, comma, and then P, and ID, health, attack, defense, speed. Okay, so I can add a new status effect in here, and I think I can just hard code that status effect. That status effect data, unless I already have it somewhere. Do I have an example of status effect data that I can just steal? And up here maybe? Nope. Maybe in ability test.go. Yeah, I could just use this one. V shift J. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't do that right either. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I don't have to do the shift. Okay. So I'm going to use this struct here as I don't think I need the word status effect data in here either. I am like messing this up so hardcore. Okay. V J and yoink. So I can put that here. Oops. I think I can do that. Oh no, I need another set of curly braces. Oh, wait. Yeah, I need another set of curly braces in there. I need to do this. This is so awkward feeling to relearn how to type in a file. Insert, tab, 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 curly brace, paste. There. Oh wait, did I already have? I already have the curly braces. Ugh. Okay. I just need the comma here. And then we just save to format. There we go. Okay, so I have just one of these in this slice here. And so basically I don't need to do anything. Well, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I don't need to do this in here at all. What I really need to do is actually do it inside of this. So it's just gonna be another test inside of this usability. I think that's where it best belongs. Well, that happens. Okay, so let's just write this out. So after we check that the status effect has been applied, this means that we need to look at the status effect data of the character. Okay, so for each of the status effects on character, we'll apply one consequence per effect. So what I need to have is I'm going to have to do a loop over the tests, kind of like how I did in the what was that, the ability test here. It was one of these. Oh, here it is. So I need to do something like this, where I have basically I'm gonna have to have it where I run a loop. This loop needs to happen for each of the cases I want to test, and in each case I need to basically call the function for the character status to be applied like one time or whatever, and then just have a predictable outcome for that I'm testing against. I'm gonna take a break here, and then I'll come back and code for a little bit more. I'll see you in a little bit.
In Neovim, there are several ways to do string replacement. In LazyVim, you can use the built-in replacement features. That's the Spectre search and replace interface in LazyVim. Let me break down what you're seeing. The search field where you Inspector LazyVim search replace UI. After you've entered your search and replace terms, you can replace all matches. Press less than leader greater than.
Okay, so I got this pretty well set up here. These are all the different conditions I'm going to test, or the individual assertions for this big I don't know what kind of test it's called. It's like a looped test, I guess is what I call it for now. But I came up with a test case for all of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the same formula, but I came up with this like just simple formula where I can change. Oh, you know what I need? I need a divisor. Let's call this divisor. But basically, I came up with this like simple formula, and we'll just call this like effect apply. And I'll do something like this, or different variations of this for each of the 5 different status effects, basically. So this simple formula here will just take the affected stat and we'll basically add a certain amount based on the potency. So if this example, right? Oh wait, so let me wait. So I did something wrong. Oh, divisor equals 33. So basically, what it'll do is it'll take the affected stat and it'll multiply it by the potency divided by the divisor. And so I can basically use the potency duration, or the potency and the divisor as toggles for manipulating the actual strength of the effect, and I can have it varied for different moves that apply the same status effect. They can all have different strengths, I guess. So yeah. So these right here are the 2 main toggles. So this controls how much stat is multiplied. Actually, okay, I don't know like what to put for the comments, but I feel like I know this in my mind. This might not need to be so complicated. Eventually I'll want to make it more sophisticated, but I think this is good enough. The divisor there is basically meant to be like a way to scale the number. So originally I was going to do like 100, but I could also do like 50, 50, 100, wait, 100, my keyboard's messed up. So 100 gets me +1 basically for each step when this is turned into a parsec. It's not exact, but it's close enough when it's done with parsec. Let me do a bunch of these. Basically what I want to be able to do is have a little bit more of a tight control over how the stat goes up per round based on the duration. I don't want the numbers to take too big of leaps, so that's why I added the divisor. Maybe I'll call so this will be potency, because that's what I'm calling it in the character as far as the character is concerned. So this is like a character attribute, or character this is potency of the ability. And then we'll say the divisor is like a constant scaler. So this divisor is a number, let's just call it scalar, I guess. And we'll put it here. Okay, so the purpose of the scalar, I suppose, is to be a constant, and I don't know what I want that constant to be, or if I want it to always be the same thing, but basically it's just there to prevent the numbers from taking too big a leap. So if I make it something like 100, then the increase will be very subtle. So this is like a linear progression +1, but if I do like 50, then this is still, this is like 2, and then 2, and then 3, and then 3 here, and then 4. So I don't know, like I'd have to plot this out, but I guess basically the point here is that I can change the way that the numbers are spaced out using the scalar. And the smaller this number, then the bigger the leaps are between the numbers. The bigger the number, the smaller the leaps are. So this could be interesting to do for like different stats. That maybe for example, I want a stat to be one that like starts off with a small increase. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's wild. Maybe one that starts off with a small increase, but then like gets really big, really fast. I feel like I still need another number that I can use aside from the scalar, because what if I want to take these, I don't know. I feel like there's probably some more to this than I know, but for now, just being able to do this for like basically to change the number leapage. I think 100 makes a lot of sense. I think 50 makes a lot of sense here. This seems like this seems like a nice cumulative effect. And then 75, maybe that's a good, 75 is, 75 is nice. So when you get to duration number, this is first duration, no, this is 0th duration, first, second, third, fourth. At the 5th duration, you start getting +2. So that's cool. So that could be like an incentive for like maybe a buff that like takes a long time to build up, but it's like a long-term buff. And then yeah, that could be like an interesting way to do that. Let's see, scalar of 25. Maybe this one here is more for like a shorter, well, I don't know, like 10, 15. This could be interesting for like a really short, bursty enrage buff. Okay, 20. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out like what this constant needs to be in the formula here, but this is at least like something I can play with for now. Balance, I think, will always be something I'll be continuously chasing, so I'm not too worried about solving that exact problem right now, but having an example is good enough for me. So, okay, when I come back in the next stream, I need to go ahead and finish this range of tests using these mocks right here, and then once I do that, I can actually go back to the character file here and then add a new methods for the process status effect. It's just going to be a big switch statement that's going to read the type of the status effect data. Basically, I'm going to loop over the entire, I should probably loop over the entire status effect. Ooh, that's a good point. I probably need to test compound ones. Yeah, I'm going to need to test compound status effects at the same time. That's another thing for another time. Let's just go ahead and add it in here as like a to-do. Add test for compound status effects processing, since more than one can be applied at the same time. How do I enable word wrap? I still never figured out how to get this search and replace thing to work. There you go, word wrap. Okay, it's just temporary. I can set it up permanent later on. Since more than one can be applied at the same time. Okay, so that's what I gotta do tomorrow. I think I'm done with this for now. Let's go ahead and save this. And also let's go ahead and commit and push. Okay. I like this. I feel like I'm learning a lot from this, and kind of the approach that I'm taking is teaching me that I don't need to have the whole entire system figured out. I can just work on building the entities and also building their methods, having in mind that the system is really just kind of like this emergent thing from how those entities interact with each other. And these entities can be treated as like ephemeral or like a state um, whenever they're being used. So I think if I just kind of focus on that, then it's going to be like the more the integration process that comes later on that's going to make use of these for an actual um, like server application, which is what I think I might end up doing. So, and then when I get to that point, I'm going to have to like think about running processes or like workers or something that are going to make use of these entities. So that's like a separate problem, and I do need to have an idea for that. But I'm happy that I don't have to think about that and resolve that at this exact moment, because that would be a lot. Okay, so I will probably stream tomorrow. It's very likely. It just depends how I feel, I guess. It is Friday. But thanks for coming by, and don't forget to fill out the survey, which is always at the bottom in the description of the video. And yeah, this started out as a really amped up session, and then I just kind of got tired and just wanted to focus. So it is a boring stream after all, so don't expect much. Anyways, don't go too far, but if you do, you know you can always come on back to the Wolfpack. My name is Key,
And this is Primitive. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.